course, 200% damage doesn't help with that.
Well, we'll be getting started here soon. We're just getting started up. Hear myself twice. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be. About to start the stream here and practice. I need to log onto the server and just getting my software together. And we'll be right along. Welcome everybody.
It was nice though, coming from Camel Strait and seeing a lot of.
It's gonna be a wet. Practice will go on for 46 minutes, and then you'll have a qualifying for all the racers at 3 p.m. followed by a 60-minute race. So lurkers or workers, thank you so much for lurking, hanging out. Feel free to ask questions, and we're gonna go over some things though real quick. We're gonna go over the standings for this league. And also, I can take a quick look at chat. Hello! Hi, Sai. Emma, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. He's only got 3 viewers. Oh, another Sinfo. I don't know when that was. 21 hours ago? Okay. Very nice. This is Vibes. Thank you. Thank you all for the follows this week. Usually I pick up a couple, Oops, I just realized I had the wrong screen on. Sorry about that. Help if I changed my screen. There we go. I'm gonna go over the standings though, as I do every week for this series. This is an international race league, so there's many different drivers from all over the world in this race. And like I said, currently right now we have 19 participants. Last week there was 32. Now, being that it's a wet race, it's a little more difficult. We're going to go over the standings though right now, especially for the people that are watching on YouTube later. They like to, certain people show up, they're rooting for certain drivers, and they like to read the standings. All right, so this race is broken down into 4 categories. So there's actually literally 5 different race championships going on inside of one race. So it's broken down into platinum, which is the right now the standings you see. Nicholas DeSantis has won 5 of the races so far. I'm sorry, 3 of the races so far in 5 races. Is leading the platinum series, 185 points. Mike Foster, 159 is second. Scott Brewer, 155 is third. Matthew Gamble with 110 is fourth. Chris Tedder missed last race, so he fell back a little bit. He's at 108. Mark Jones is at 94. Tim Smee, 92. Matthew Newton, 78. Ryan Harper, 70. And Flip Van Zyl, 57, and Jack Holden, 46. In your gold division, you have a clear leader right now in Juan Standard with 187 points, followed by Adam Locke with 155, and Carolus Jurgelis with also 155. So we got Jurgelis and Locke deadlocked for the second position. Alihan Ozcan, who had a tough race last week, is with 112 points. Scott Fitzpatrick, 112 as well. Liam Smith, 107. Wesley Irvin, 50. And Tyler Redden with 0 points. In the silver division, James Cosworth is leading the silver division with 144 points. He is actually tied with Christoph Rozolski with 144 points. Dylan Hall, though, has come on strong of late and now is with 103rd with 113 points. Stefan Buckley is 84 points. Aldo Rossi, 81. Christian Wells, 31. Jaco Wapner, 21. And the bronze series, Samuel Jardine is with 175 points, leading that series. Seek Swak with 155. Rich Green 131. David Richards 111. Glenn Smith 110. Glenn Neary 89. Lewis Knight 79. And Richard Oakes 77. Matthew East 76. Barry Evans 17. James Parks, I think it shows he's withdrawal. Follows no points, and Dawson no points. And that's your points. And also I had not only the points but the events that are left for this season as well. Somewhere in here, let me pull them up. Promise, I did have them here. Events, there we go. So there's, after this week, there's one more race, the Indianapolis Road Track. Again, it'll be the same time and place, and should be broadcasting that as well. 104, 38 drivers signed up for that event. So we're at Donington Park. Let's switch drivers. We'll run with Cusworth in the Porsche. Let me check chat, see if anybody's saying anything. Nothing so much. Okay, we have up to 5 viewers now. That's great. Thank you all so much for lurking and viewing, hanging out. Appreciate that. The track we're at, a little information about this track. It's kind of appropriate that it's raining. This is the track that's located in Leicestershire, England. It's a motorsports circuit located near Castle Donington in Lancashire, England. Circuit business is now owned by Jonathan Palmer Motorsports Division organization and the surrounding Donington Park estate. Still owned the Wheatcraft family by the Wheatcraft family, currently under lease by Motorsport Division until 2038. This track has hosted so many events over the years. It's been the home from 1986 to present, the Grand Prix circuit. It's a 12-turn circuit. The capacity here is 120,000. It opened in 1931, and the original construction was 12,000 pounds. It's hosted Sidecar World Championship, motorcycle races, BTCC, World Championship, FAW, PCC, so on. Been a long historic track. Now that that's all over, give you a little history about the track. Hello, Mr. Buckley. How are you today? Nice to see you here, even though you're not on the track. I'm sad not to see you. I always try not to root for certain drivers, but I'm always rooting for you, of course. I also try not to play favoritism, but as best I can. But always rooting for you whenever I see you racing, of course. Currently running with Cusworth. Cusworth's time in practice is good for 13th overall. Underneath each driver's name, you see their last time recorded. And it is just pouring down rain here at Donington. That is DeSantis right behind Cusworth. I decided to give it a rest. I hope you're well. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. There's always room for improvement. Yesterday I had right on the here's fine driver will start the race. No pit window, live steward. You don't know, guys. This race league is actually promoting a event endurance race, 4-hour endurance race that will occur on what was the date? September. Hold on, let me look before I just give the wrong information. I just posted it. One of the admins sent me the information. I posted it in my own Discord. And I want to say it's... There we go. There's the event right there. Amateur racing community, 4 hours of Nuremberg ring. Practice 2 hours. Qualifying 20 minutes. Race 4 hours. Teams 2 to 4 drivers. Max driver time per driver is 2 hours and 10 minutes. Max stint 1 hour 5 minutes. Qualifying to be done by one driver. Qualifying driver will start the race. No pit window. Live stewarding. Live broadcast. Yes, I think the live broadcast is yours truly. I'm not sure if I'll have enough wind. I'm supposed to have some special guests come in and sit with me. Maybe you would. Maybe Buckley would come in and sit with me for a little while and have a conversation about racing. I'm gonna bring in a couple guests that day to help take up some of the time. 3 times multiplier ending race at night. 3 track medals and SA of 65 plus are required. And that's pretty much the information for that event. It will be happening on September 11th. 17:30 UK time. And that's your update on that. While I'm here, let's go over also the, I guess you could say, partnership that the league has with Moza. And hold on, let me just get the link up here. Bruzu, I think it is. I'm looking for the link here. It's here somewhere. I'm looking in the wrong place. I'm sorry. Everything got moved around, so my stuff's down here at the bottom. This is where the partners were. Discord got moved around, so I'm a little confused. That's why I used to go for the information of the sponsors, but I don't seem to have gotten moved around. Here we go. Here we go. Now I got it. Search and you eventually shall find. So, and I'll also give the link here in chat. Copy message link. If you're interested in a new wheel, the league gets a little bit of coin from this. If you use the link, there you go. That's a link to a Bruzy website. The link is given by Arc Racing. Bruzy sells Moza wheels. That's the new big thing now, is Moza direct drive wheels. This is the new hottest wheel out there. Well, I just added it to a basket by accident. But there you go. That's 399 euros. That is, and I don't think it comes with a pedal. You have to buy the pedals and the actual wheel separately. Pretty sure. But the new hottest wheel out there. You got the link if you're interested. That helps out the league. And they also have other things like team wear, things like this on their site. So there's the link for that, and you can check that out whenever you want at your convenience. If you're interested in joining a league, you go ahead and join this league. Also, here's their Discord. And also, I'm going to dump in my own personal Discord as well, which has changed. This is a Discord I created just for racing. And if you're out there interested in, you have a league or event, or you're a driver looking for a league, that would be a good Discord for you, place for you to start. There's people in there that will help you out, direct you, so on. And that's pretty much it for all the advertising, blah blah. I'm sure people are like, thank God for that. You just got yourself a giant commercial. How's it going, Mr. Evans? How are you today? It's the league, one of the league owners in chat. And let's see if we can find somebody to drive with. I like to do a little rundown. Let's look at the time so far in this race. Here we go. Go from top to bottom. El Neri with a 138.2. Irvin with a 137.5, 137.757. Then Oaks just ahead of him. Richards, we're going backwards up the line. Knight, Jardine, Green, Ozcan, Smith, Locke, Harper, Van Zyl, Smee, Brewer. Brewer had a nice race last week. Rizolski, who I saw showed before in the standings, is tied with Cusworth. Look at that, and they're running very equal today. You see in 7th Cusworth and 8th Rizolski pushing the McLaren. Look how close they are in time. That's amazing. They're tied. I think are they tied, or is that somebody else? Let me look. I get confused sometimes with so many drivers. I actually have to look myself. Yeah, I was right. It's Cusworth and Rizolski are tied for first in the silver with 144 points each. Yeah, I saw you. I was actually in the room. I saw you talking to, what was it, Simgit, or whatever his name was, the Australian guy. On, I once in a while go on his channel and watch Automobilista too. Mr. Gitz or something like that. Let's ride with Jurgelis a little bit. So the thing about this league, they drive more than just Assetto Corsa Competizione. They also run Automobilista 2, Assetto Corsa, and Spot Race in various titles. I just realized too, I didn't put the link in ARC. I'm gonna put the link in ARC Discord real quick. Find it. Currently running with Jurgelis, is coming on strong lately. Very strong racer, and he's been running up front. Right behind him is Irvin here in the BMWs. It's quite a few BMWs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, eight of the 25 cars in this race are BMWs. Of course, this week, my favorite car is not in the race, which is a Lamborghini. So we're fresh out of Lamborghinis this week. We do have a couple of McLarens. We have a couple Aston Martins, a couple Audis, 2 Ferraris, and 2 Porsche. All right, thanks so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day there. Nello Cell. Hope I'm saying your name right. Shingley, how's it going, Shingley? Oh yeah, and Sam and Alexis. Thank you, Shingley. My eyes aren't so great. I think I have to go collect my spectacles here. I'll be right back. Thanks for the follow, Kyra136. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate that. Hello Hawthorne's Art. How are you? Hope everyone's having a very nice day. Let's find another driver here. Wow, thank you so much, Shingley. Thank you so very much. That's so nice of you. First time chatter, Kyra136. I'm all serious, Sinford Jardine and L Knight. Oh, wow. That's cool. Boy, he's got a lot of fans. We gotta bring out the horns. Thank you. Wow, what's going on here? Shingley, thank you so much. That deserves some trumpets. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate that.
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
I think a couple of drivers last week might have felt like that. Like maybe we were playing ping pong. I think Mr. Buckley might found that little clip amusing. And Gamble. Currently riding with R. Harper in that Nissan. Seriously appreciate those subs, guys. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you, Shingley. In fact, that reminded me, I didn't do my normal thank yous at the beginning of this. How much longer do we have in practice here? Quite a bit of time left in practice. Let's see if I could bring up my thank yous. I hope I don't screw up my stream, though. That's the only thing I worry about. I better not, because I'm worried. I have like a nice, really nice thank you board written up, but I'm afraid to ruin it. Usually I do it at the beginning of every stream, but I'm afraid to ruin my screen setup. Let's see, where's Jardine right now? Let's find him. There you go. The Jardine's got the biggest fan crew going on here, by far. Must be some hell of a nice guy. The 172 Lexus. He is. We've been friends for a decade. Absolute lad, Jardine. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. It's nice it's nice when you have people think good thoughts about you like that. That says a lot about this guy. I wonder if any of these guys, Jardine or Knight, will be in that 4-hour Nuremberg ring race. Unbelievably kind, very funny. Same with Knight. My dad and I are tuned in to see them race. Oh, that's cool. So happy to have you here, really. Jardine can make me laugh like literally nobody else. That man is a treasure. Wow. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Ask Jardine Show. I hope everyone's having a great day here. We're going to watch Ask Jardine race, and we'll support him very much today. You could just watch him in the 172 Lexus. Let's take a look though while we have a chance. Right now you're looking at the gentleman's been dominating the series, DeSantis. And his last lap so far was his fastest lap. That was a 132.320 compared to, so this is just not to call anyone out or say anyone's slow, but that's the difference between drivers. Smith is 8 seconds slower with a 140.485, but that just shows you that this is a league that you're not disallowed by your speed. But one of the things I'm trying to do in my own personal Discord is talk to league owners and things, and try to get to figure out a better penalty systems to get drivers to race clean and drive within their limits. It's better for someone to do 140.485 and drive within their limits than trying to do a 138 and going off the track all the time. Like when practice, go off the track as much as you want. But during the race, you should be trying as much as you can to drive within your limits and finish the race in a clean, orderly manner. There we go. Smith just clicked up to 139. Catching up the tire. Some of these liveries are just nice, real artistic inspiration here. Third, I'll pay you in at least 3 chicken nuggets in Vienna for a livery. Yeah, well, I need to, I keep forgetting the liveries are fixed. They made a brand new livery folder and I keep forgetting to download it. I was a little preoccupied this week, and there is a new livery that's available, and I'm kind of afraid to download it while a race is going on though. I might just have a look and see if I could download it right now. Everything got moved around a lot in Discord, it seems like, but trying to figure out where Trying to find out where the liveries actually are in the Discord. Training room. I'm not sure if I'd have to leave and then come back if I download them. Yeah, I don't see an actual livery room. Sunday info. We might have to put that down as my notes for next week, that I have to get that situated, because I heard that they went through all the car liveries and got it working good now, so something to look forward to for next week. These are the liveries that you see right now are the stock liveries that they're driving in the game. They're not actually painted by people. Well, they're painted by people, but all right, you're gonna give me the link or whisper it to me or text it to me in Discord maybe. Thank you, Smee. Appreciate it. Currently riding with L Knight. We're going to switch to Oaks for now, as we just catch him going into the sand pit. Just give me just a second here. I'm actually going to advertise a little bit on Facebook right now. I like to post the races on Facebook and in various Discords. All right, so I'm putting a link up on Facebook right now, so maybe we'll get a couple more viewers that way too. Who knows? Maybe a possible couple recruits for the league. We'll see. And let me see if Smee has showed me where to find this. I think he was trying to tell me where to find the liveries. It says it's here with 3 stars, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he's talking about. So we're gonna switch. We rode with let's ride with Rossi for a little bit. We have 11 minutes left in practice, or actually a little under 12 minutes. Can you see the Google Drive link? No, there's no link in chat. You have to like send it to me in Discord. Or through chat whisper on here, or I'll whisper you on Facebook. I'll whisper you on Twitch. There we go. If you can put the link in there, that'll be fine. And this is where we need to be for that hot Jardine content. Yes, buddy. Serious Jardine. They're filling up the stands with Jardine fans. Nice. Thanks for the follow there, Fist. Assetto Corsa Jardine Zone. Wow, this is amazing. Thanks for the follow there, Fist. That's all right. It's great to have a busy chat, really. If anyone would like to look at the times, here are the current times of 24 drivers. From 1st to 24, of DeSantis so far has the fastest time in practice, followed by Foster, Jurgelis, Standard, Fitzpatrick, Van Zyl. Standards are looking faster every week. Holden, Newton, Brewer, Locke, Cusworth, Rozolski, Smee, Harper, Smith, Oscan, Jardine, Green, Knight, Oaks, Rossi, Richards, Irvin, and Smith. You got that right. There were some people rooting for Irvin last week too, so let's give Irvin a little time here. Irvin in the maroon BMW. It's been a long time since I've raced at this track myself, so let's sit in with DeSantis real quick. I want to watch a lap from his view. Actually, this is not DeSantis, this is Irvin. That's all right. This should give you an idea what this track's all about. You see, very slippery. Just went off the track a little bit there. It's gonna be a bit. I think there's gonna be a little bit of a straight here, followed by a left-hander. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Wow, they did a nice job on this download section. That's great. They actually have a README file. Okay, just give me a second here, guys. Gonna have a little dead air. I'm gonna be busy downloading this car pack. Could be it's taking a long time because I'm actually streaming now. It just started to download it now. Jardine looking 17th overall, 26 drivers, and Tedder showed up now too as well. It's good. We've had a couple more drivers show up. You see now Tedder, Neary, Smith, Richards, Rossi, Oaks, Irvin, Knight, Green, Oscan, Smith, Smee was just in chat a moment ago. Rozolski, Cusworth, Locke, Harper, Brewer, Newton, Holden, Van Zyl, Standard, Jurgelis, Fitzpatrick, Foster, and DeSantis. Three minutes and 11 seconds left of practice. For some reason, my download is just hanging there, so I might have to do this after I finish my stream, because it's just not downloading. It's just the download's just hanging there. Unfortunately. Currently running with Fitzpatrick in the 64 Ferrari. There's two Ferraris in this race today. There's Fitzpatrick and also Green in the number 10. Just pulled off the side there. It's going to be a lot of this offs, I think, today with the slippery track. 1 minute and 20 seconds left, and we'll be going to qualifying. Jardine's currently running 15th and Knight 17th. Irvin 19th. Get ready for the car. Who's ready for the carnage? I didn't realize that. I keep seeing that. I didn't realize I still had founder subs available. Thanks, guys, for that. Really appreciate it, Shingley. Thank you so much again. Probably thank you a multitude of times. And those of you just hanging out and lurking, really appreciate you guys too. My friend Dub 180 as a saying. It's, well, workers are lurkers. Whoa, incoming raid of 6 viewers! Party of 6! Alright, thank you so much. That's a raid. Thank you so much, Lucky Luke. Hope you had a great great stream today. Welcome in the Lucky Crew. They were playing RimWorld today. I was lurking in there for a while. I was there lurking. I just didn't say much. I was kind of just taking it easy this morning. I was waiting to see if you were going to play some Mountain Blade Warband. There's a shout out for Mr. Luke. Good guy. Give him a follow if you can.
Green light. Give it all you got.
For some reason my shout out's not working. It said shout me out is offline. Jeez. What's going on with that? I'm gonna see it do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Thanks so much, guys. Nice to see you today, Zero. How you doing? How's your weekend going? I saw you guys busy, but I have no idea how that game when we were playing works at all. I don't know the first thing about that game. It looks very complicated. So, we just ended qualifying here. And we just ended practice, and now we're off to qualifying. We'll see how the bronze group does. I think it's the bronze goes first. What part of the world do you live that you're just starting your day? You're from New Zealand or Australia or something? Oh, Seattle, okay. Yeah, there was just another guy in here earlier, Pacific Northwest. He's either from Washington or Oregon, I can't remember. I think he's from Washington. He's one of the drivers. He's not racing today, though. You have your first group on the track right now. Richards, Cusworth, Oaks, Neary, Smee, Smith. Either way, I hope you're having a happy and healthy weekend. It's my birthday weekend this weekend, and fuck that, I didn't feel good last night. I had dinner plans and I wasn't able to go out, which really sucked. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm getting old. I'm fighting it though. I don't want to get old. Feels weird to be like in my late 50s. It feels strange. It's just one of those things you never think that you'll get that old, you know? As I talk, the guy that's in his 70s just chimed in. Oh, there you go. He's from Monroe, Washington. There you go. Everett, that isn't that where all the mountains are? So we're riding with the fan favorite, Jardine. Mountains everywhere. Yeah, I've seen some pictures. Never been out there. I've been to California a couple times. Been to, New Mexico, Arizona, all those places several times. Colorado, Texas, but never the northern states, the northwestern states. All right, here's Jardine's big moment here. Riding with the 172. His first lap was a 135.6. Absolutely. As soon as he finishes this lap, we'll switch cars. If you look on the mini map, you'll see the 172 at the very top of the mini map. Coming to the start-finish line. Good enough for number 6 for right now. Knight is just ahead of him. Here's Knight. Knight running 5th at the moment. Jardine 6th. You're very welcome. I like paint jobs like his that really stand out. I know it's not a painted car. You painted that with the in-game painting. But it's a nice paint job. Oh, my downloader with the car files just finally downloaded. Excuse me just a second, I'm just going to be reading up on how they want me to install these. It's been a little while since I installed any car files. And I think I bought last year. I bought these glasses that were supposed to be computer glasses, and then I promptly lost them. I think I'm gonna have to buy another pair because I'm struggling with the right and the left monitor. Mr. Buckley might know. Mr. Buckley, do you know if you could download the cars and then still... Can you download the cars and then still... Or do I have to like back out of the game to be able to view the cars? Or will it automatically show up? Tedder just saw, I'm going to read what Tedder said here in a second. Only one way to find out. Yep, you got that right. Yeah, that car is still black, so I'm going to just do a quick reset. Yeah, I'm talking about the skins, yeah. Okay, let me look at your livery. Good. Tedder. Is that your livery or is that the regular? I'm talking about skins, yeah. Is that the right skin for your car? Probably not, huh? Because that's the one I think that one looks familiar, so I'm probably gonna have to log out and then back in. Which is fine, that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I gotta log out and then back in.
Give it all you can.
All right, so let's see. Let's take a look. I have to restart one of my programs. Before I do that, though, let's see if all right, there we go. We have the skins working. Great. Wow, that was really delayed. All of a sudden, Lucky Luke's shout out just came all of a sudden. That's weird. That is super delayed. All right, so we got deliveries now. Thanks, guys. Let me just get my trusting program going that I use to change cameras. Thank you all for viewing today's broadcast of ARC Racing. You are watching Sword and Keyboard. By Tuesday, this broadcast will be moved to YouTube. You can watch it, replay it with no commercials, and go back and forth and everything like that. So with Twitch rules, you have to wait 24 hours before you could move live content to YouTube. It's part of Twitch affiliate rules, so that's why I do it that way. And this way, then when it gets to YouTube, you can watch it back and forth to your heart's content. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. That's super weird. That's super weird, isn't it? So buggy. So right now, Cussworth is on top for the bronze group. You have Cussworth and Rozalski are so close in time, and they're battling for number one in points in I believe it's the Bronze League. I just discussed it earlier. My memory is horrible. Yeah. So Cussworth, let's just show you this. Here's the points. Let me make sure I got the right screen here. There you go. There's the points right now. Cussworth with 144 and Rozalski with 144. So we're going to watch that battle as the day progresses. Find it to be a very interesting battle. What's strange about that is I wonder if it's just because I was running offline a yellow and blue Lamborghini, so maybe that's what it was that you saw. Hello Taurus, how are you today? How's your day going? Thanks for popping in. So now the next set of drivers have moved out. And there's Tim Smee, who was racing with, chatting with us earlier, trying to help out with the cars. Good, glad to hear it. Here's your standings so far. I'll show the times. There you go. Cussworth on top. Rozalski, we're going to keep an eye on that battle. Jardine, as you see, in third. Pretty good. Ron, at one point, Knight was ahead of him, but Jardine had some faster laps in him and ended up in third in his divisions. Followed by Green, Rossi, Knight, Oaks, Smith, Richards, and Neary. You're currently running with Smee. Lucky Luke said it's time for me to go to the shower, get my butt to bed. Working on in the morning, so I might get my sleep in. Well, you have a great rest. Thank you, Lucky Luke. Appreciate it. Have a great rest. And thank you so very much for the host. A lot of chatting going on today. I appreciate that, people. It makes the broadcast a lot more enjoyable for me. And you have a bunch of people talking about the race. I enjoy shooting the bull about the race. I don't get to watch racing because I don't have cable, so most of the racing I watch is not live.
I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy!
Whoa! Galaka McDuck! Thank you so much. Appreciate that sub. Thank you so much. Definitely not worthy. But thank you very much. We're currently riding with Smee. Let's take a look at M. Foster. Thank you for the follow, Andy. Really appreciate it. Oh, I got 4 new followers today. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so very much. Foster, followed by Jiggleless, then Holden. You have Tedder in 8th right now. Tedder said it should have logos on his car, but I'm not seeing any logos. Harper in 7th, Fitzpatrick in 6th, Smee and 5th, Holden in 4th, Standard and 3rd. Van Zyl 13th currently. Brewer, I expect Brewer and Van Zyl are going to be moving up. And Newton is still out there. Newton is currently in the... Where is Newton? Looking it up right now. Newton is currently 8th in the Platinum division. First time chatter, Andy. Thank you so much, Andy. Hope you're having a great day. Really appreciate you your follow as well. I always follow. I pretty much follow everyone. I always go down the list when people are following me. I go down the list which shows on the top of my screen. I just go down the list and I just follow everyone back. Whether even if they're not a streamer, I still follow them. I still follow them back. It's just
logical, rational, factual way out of our current dilemma.
I just I just follow everyone. You know, why not? It's free. Doesn't cost me anything. Oh, you didn't know I switched to Twitch? Well, I switched not 100% to Twitch, but I switched to Twitch to do the live racing, and then I put the recorded version up on YouTube later. There's probably a lot of people that don't know that. And I'm slowly moving towards building a new channel that is going to be Woes on Twitch. Won't be this channel because this is my personal channel. And eventually, down the road, I'll be moving all the live racing to a channel called Woes that will be also on Twitch. When will the next championship be? Well, I do know there's one mellow race next week. And then there's a enduro race on the 11th, so I know there's at least 1 or 2 weeks off. So I'm thinking either last week in September or first week in October is my guess. I don't go by my answer 100%, but that's what I'm thinking. Never shitpost in Twitch when the fast boys run. You got a lot of fans here today. A lot of fans. There's like 5 people. You got like 5 or 6 people in here of the 14 keeping up on what you're doing. There you go. 25th of September is the next one. So we're going to move from Newton and we're going to run with a big surprise here is Fitzpatrick. In the number 1 position. Fitzpatrick with a 132.180, looking very, very fast in the Ferrari. Surprise, surprise, Fitzpatrick breaking it all out to grab that number 1 position. How's it going today, Ellis? How's your week going for you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in to see some of the race. I appreciate all the viewers here today. You're watching ARC Race League, racing at Donington Park. This is a 12-turn track. Track was built in, I think it was 1931, I read. It's a 2.5 mile track. More like 28 in the wet. Oh, thank you, Torres. It's really nice of you. If anyone would like to join ARC or is interested, you can find them on simracing.gp or just message me. More than glad, any of the leagues that I'm involved with, more than glad to send an introduction for you to the admins or whatever. Just let me know. I also started a new Discord for people to recruit drivers, new drivers asking for help or looking for help getting into leagues, so on. It's not a league. It's more of like, eventually I might do events and broadcast some events, but that's down the road. That will be an iRacing down the road. But it's also like a directory of broadcasters, people asking for broadcasting work, or leagues promoting and recruiting drivers, things like that. And if you're interested at all, no pressure to join, but if you're interested at all, that's the link to that new Discord. Just the Discord is probably like a year old or more. I actually built that Discord for another league as a template, and then. But hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Rex. I built the Discord for another league, and decided about a couple weeks ago to just open it up to make it a place that leagues could chat about things, recruit drivers, and also rookie drivers could get help. Rex says season 4 date still to be confirmed, but we have 44 drivers signed up so far, and we'll be running 2 servers for the next season. Oh, so they're gonna change. That tells me right there, probably gonna change a little bit of the format. I remember in early on they had 2 servers early on. The drivers would be invited to evaluation race to judge skill and pace. Good idea. Sometimes they need 2 or 3. You need 2 or 3 races to really see someone's good points. I believe Rex is talking about ARC. So, that is the end of our qualifying. Let's take a look at the... Hello, baby cakes. Welcome. Also, I showed earlier there's going to be a... let's see, where is it? Promote your league. I just opened this Discord. It's already filling up with different various leagues advertising. That's cool. Here's the event that's going to be on September 11th and broadcast here as well. It's going to be very long, and I'll be glad to get any possible guests to come on and chat with me during the race. It's 4 hours of Nürburgring Ring, and they only have 27 teams signed up for or 26 teams signed up for this, and there is still room. I spoke to one of the admins today for this, and there's the rules right there. I'll be posting this a couple places in Facebook for them as well, and also it's on there's advertisement for on Reddit as well. We're about to get started here. Let's switch. Oh, we got game capture going. That's good. That's what we want. And Fitzpatrick, I believe, has his first pole ever in this league. That's awesome. Got a new guy on pole today. S for Fitzpatrick. That is so cool. So we have, let's just go over times. We got Fitzpatrick and Foster on row 1, Jurgelis and Standard on row 2, Harper and Holder row 3, Locke and Newton row 4, row 5, Tedder and Smee, 6, Van Zyl and Brewer, 7, Cuss with Rosolski, I don't know why I always mess up with his name. Then Smith, Irvin, Ozcan, Jardine, Green, Rossi, Knight, Oak, Smith, and Richards. And not last but not least, El Neary. Sorry, Neary, I didn't mean to forget you. Okay, Rex says we also have a dedicated AC Discord. I gave the links for that earlier in the broadcast as well, and for the original AC, and will be launched Race Room and Automobilista 2 events. Automobilista 2 is looking pretty good. They're making some big updates lately, and it has some promise, I think. There's the link to ARC Discord right there if you haven't already joined. I shared that link earlier when there wasn't as many people here, as well as went over all the sponsors, some of their gear. Or anyway, I went over a Bruzo, whatever website that was called. Absolutely. I think I had all their Discord. I don't know if it'll let you to give a link, but if it doesn't, I'll if you just post a link, I'll allow it. I think I could probably share it myself. I had the link to old Discord. Server insights are to invite people. There you go. That's the other Discord. That's for Automobilista and the various things he was talking about. For some reason, it's not even showing me the links. I don't know what's going on with my bots. Sorry about that. But there's the old Discord right there. All right, now we're ready to get on with this race. Sorry about that. I don't know how to allow you to put in links. I've kind of strict bots in this room. There we go. We're getting ready to go. The anticipation is growing. We've been waiting for this race to start. See the BMW, the two BMWs kind of close together there. We're going with the Helicam view. Here we go.
Green light. Give it okay.
Green light was kind of late there. I'm not sure what happened there with the green light, but it came out very late. Strange. It didn't. The green light did not come out at the line. I saw some. Oh, we already have a couple drivers off. We have Cusworth and Newton off the track. And early on, I just spotted that as it was happening. That's a rare incident. We don't have a lot of incidents in this league early on, generally. But unfortunately, stuff happens and it's wet. Oh no! Standard's out. Standard's off. He's falling all the way to the back. Standard. All the way falling all the way back to 18th place is Standard. Standard trying to get by, I think it's Rossi right now. We have another car off, and it's Jardine. See there, Knight coming. There's the Lexus of Jardine, the 172. We did put new car skins in the game, so you're seeing him in a different car paint job. He's falling back to 22nd place. Fitzpatrick just running away. He's got a 3.3 second lead over Foster. I don't know what he's done to that Ferrari, but that Ferrari is just wired in. Look at the gap he's got. The battle is between Jurgelis and Foster for second place, followed by Harper and the Nissan in fourth place. Locke in fifth. Just behind him is Smee, Tedder, Holden, and I think that's Brewer right behind Holden. Brewer trying to keep up the nice racing. He did a pretty good job last week, I think. He made some nice passes on cars last week. There's Rozolski running in 10th. .25 drivers right now. We have Knight in 21st. Right behind Knight is Jardine. What we could do too is coming up in the following weeks is that we could arrange so that some of the league admin could get mod status in this channel so that you could post your links, no problem. See again, right again, that's Jardine going off into the dirt. He's having a tough time of it. Knight's going after green now. Currently riding with L. Knight in the number 6. And nobody told me to take the qualify sign off. I completely forgot. Whoops.
The pit is now open.
Pit window is now open. You see Jardine is back, caught back up tonight. You also have Irvin in 13th. Foster has gotten by Jurgelis, it looks like. You have Harper in 4th still, followed by Locke. And you see a battle between Tedder and Smee. That's for 6th place. Oh no! That's DeSantis said his power went out. I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, get back in the race. Get back in there. You might be all finished. You might still be all finished, like, you know. Maybe you get like a 12th place finish or something like that. I get back in there with this wet track. Something might happen. You never know. Here you see Jurgelis, Foster, Fitzpatrick. Just he came prepared today. Long race though. Anything can happen when the tires go on this track. There we go. And then DeSantis, who was just chatting in chat here a second, it says power went out. He's getting back in the track. He's currently, remember this, he's 4 laps down. So at the end of the race, we'll revisit this, see where he finishes. Be a good challenge for him. Rossi's in 23rd. Knight in 22nd. Jardine off again. Jardine's finding that sand trap pretty often. It's almost like it was in the same spot as before. And he's falling back behind again now, behind Knight. It's kind of like the battle of the hare and the tortoise right now. There's the battle of the Porsches between Oaks and Cusworth. Oh! Oaks, that was close. Oaks got stuck on the curb a little bit there. And now Ozcan right behind Oaks. One of the viewers says Jardine's team name is Gravel Trap Inspection. That's just funny. And now Cusworth goes off and loses the 2 spots he just gained. I think you're going to see a lot of that today. You see that Aston Martin trying to get by on the outside. He's got the inside. Good, that's a good pass right there. Newton did a nice job of getting by there. Some nice side-by-side racing at the moment between Newton and Cusworth. A lot of side-by-side. Look behind them. You have Green and Smith. We're side-by-side racing. Smith, as you see, Green got off a little bit, and then Knight almost hit the back of Smith. Some entertaining racing here at the back right now. There you have a pack with Newton, Smith, Jardine, Knight, and Green. And at the back of those guys is DeSantis just trying to work his way through. Oh my goodness. So you got the super fast guy trying to work his way through, but being patient through the slower traffic. Toy says, I've been training a lot for the next event, but the truth is that my times won't improve. They will improve, trust me. Couple things to remember. Your speed is not always the most important thing in the race. Keeping it on the track's very important, and not running into other cars is important. And if you just remember, slow out, slow in, fast out, eventually you get it. I'm no fast guy, but I improved just by using those principles. I haven't raced in a long time, so I'm sure I'm slow as molasses now, though. Every week that goes by that I don't race, I'm sure I'm getting slower and slower. Especially in long races. I put an opinion in my new Discord league chat saying that in NASCAR, oh, green hits the back of Knight, and Knight's off. Knight's pulling it. Knight's green's doing the right thing, slowing up a little bit. A combination of 3 offs or 3 contacts, and then as a gentleman, you sit out the remainder of the race. Because if you're doing more than 6 runoffs, it's way too much. If you've done 4 runoffs and now what race is a little different, but if you've done like contacted 3 cars and run off like 4 or 5 times, that's too much. Like you're going too fast. You're driving above your skill level. You need to just slow it down and rethink things. Drive within your own skill set. Don't worry about drive the track. Don't worry about so much what other people are doing. That is the new possible future home of woes down the road. Oh, I put in the wrong thing. God darn it. The wrong thing. Ah, stupid me. How's it going today, Golf Coaster? How are you? I got too many browsers. Too many screens, too many browsers, I think. There's a new possible home for woes. It's going to be a while, but just building up slowly, building up the follows and so on. There you go. That's the future home of woes on Twitch eventually. It's going to just take a while to build it up first. It's going to be all about racing only. But it's going to take a while. I have to build up the follower count and also get affiliate and all that stuff on there. So, we've been running with green long enough. Let's take a look. We have completely ignored the front runners for a long time. Fitzpatrick currently running in first place. Foster in second. Harper in third. Turgles in fourth. Locke in fifth. Tedder in sixth. Brewer in 7th, Holden in 8th, Smee in 9th, Smith in 10th, Rozolski in 11th, Van Zyl 12th, Irvin 13th, Ozkin 14th. Definitely the cars are out. We see Oaks run off there. And moving up is DeSantis. Should be interesting by the end of the race. How much ground can DeSantis make up? There's Oaks. S. Jardine is now 17th. He was down to 22nd at one point, so he's moved up. Rossi in 18th, Smith in 19th, Richards in 20th, Knight in 21st. Standard, who had a rough time, he went off early on with Cusworth. He's been in the pits already, and he's currently running 22nd. Green 23rd, Cusworth 24th. Neary is 25th, and DeSantis currently still 4 laps back in 26th. I don't know if you can say I gave up. I don't think you can say I gave up. I haven't been racing. I planned on maybe racing on Fridays if there's enough room. But with the I was in a lot of pain for like about almost most of May and all of June and July, so I didn't really race very much. And when I did, I was always kind of angry, feeling angry, like when I was angry racing, because I was in misery. So some people rebound fast for this hernia operation, so I'm hoping I could be racing again in a few weeks. I raced with Niles practicing last week for a while, but I was super slow. We practiced on Coda for a while. I think we did like an hour at Coda one afternoon. I pretty much somewhat took the month off from racing of August. Hopefully September I'll be getting on the track some. This is pretty much all the racing stuff I've really gotten into, is broadcasting this Sunday race. I would say better, yes, I would say yes, for most people. Better pedals, most of all, I think make a big difference. Here's your leader, Fitzpatrick. Foster second, Harper third. We're looking for some racing. Jurgle is fourth. Brewer by himself, fifth. Locke sixth. Behind Locke is Holden. Tedder in eighth. Smith. Smee is fallen back to 11th. Just ahead of Smee is Rozolski. There's Smee. Just came into your picture in a blue BMW. Yeah, definitely. I would say definitely pedals. If you want to make a good investment, pedals will be the first thing, in my opinion. Smee. Last year I went from Logitech pedals to the Thrustmaster load cell pedals, and my times improved quite a bit. Like I would say, I was already slow, but I went from like back marker to like back of the mid to backpack. I was starting to do pretty good on certain tracks though. Certain tracks I was not that far off some of the fast guys, really, in the league that I was in anyway. That was trying to think of a couple of the tracks I was getting really fast at. One was what's the one that was the motorcycle track? Misano. I really like that track. Yeah, also Screen. Screen makes a big difference. Oh boy, it's getting tight between these two guys. Smee gets the pass, and he's taking over 8th place. Oh yeah, and the prices are crazy. The Thrustmaster I felt were the most, from what I read, all the videos, for bang for the buck, and people that I talked to were always very high on the load cell Thrustmaster pedals. I'm gonna give you the link to them. You can check them out if you haven't. I bought those pedals for I think around $225, something like that, and they're nice sturdy pedals. So now that we have some time, let's go back and look at the beginning of this race. And we'll look at some of the incidents that happened. There was contact between the 222 and the 12. See Richard's running off now. Let's take a look at that. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There you have it. That was a wild ride right there where you couldn't slow down. And now the number 8 of Rossi and the number 7 of Smith. Just two cars riding too close to each other. I want to take a look at this again between the 20 and the 12. Yeah, he was basically in other car's blind spot. And then the 44, DT for Harper. Harper's got a DT. He hasn't been in a pitch yet. I'm not sure if he has too many track cuts. That's painful for Harper. There's your leader still, Fitzpatrick. He has a big lead on Foster. There's your man Jardine all the way up to 14th. He's started out really tough race, and now he's worked his way up to 14th place. So, tough race in the beginning for Jardine is now settled in. It has moved his way all the way up to 13th place. And now Harper, the trouble continues. He has a stop and go now of 30 seconds. So Harper has now a stop and go on top of the drive-through. The frustration must be really rough right now on him. So this race, and this is what we were talking about before, you don't have to be the fastest guy in the world to move up in positions. Just got to keep it on the track, race sensible. And that's what he's been doing. And there he's run off the 33. Slowly trying to get back onto the track. Fitzpatrick, our leader, is now in the pits. With 31 minutes and 30 seconds left in this race. Seems like he has awful long pits going on here. Very long pit stop for our leader. This could be trouble for Fitzpatrick. Finally, they just let him down. There he goes. That he must have took gas and tires, is my guess. We'll see how that works out for him. Oh, he does a little power slide. His tires have not warmed up yet. Did a little power slide there. And he's currently 11th. Your new leader is Foster, followed by Jurgelis, Locke, Holden, Smee, Van Zyl, Brzezowski, Newton. Newton's had a really nice race for himself. Look at Newton in 8th place. Oskin in 9th, Irvin 10th, Fitzpatrick 11th, Jardine and 12th. Is currently the highest of the bronze group, followed by Tedder, Brewer, Standard, Oaks, Knight, Smith, Rossi, Richards, Green, Neary, Smith, DeSantis. A Lock currently running in second. Holden in third. Smee's looking for a good finish here as he gets by Green, who graciously got moved out of his way. Green running in 22nd. Smee and Brewer earlier on. This was earlier in the race. Smee and Brewer connected. Right. That was Brewer passing on the inside. Oh, and here, this is live now. It's Brewer. That somebody went off there. Not sure who that was. I think it might have been Oaks. And yeah, this is between the 88 and the 118. That was a yellow, so Nguyen's done really good because he got spun out early. For him to be running 6th, that's a tremendous job. So we're at now 26 minutes and 45 seconds. Starting to get a little hungry myself now. What did you guys have for dinner today? Anyone having... What are you having for dinner, or what did you have for dinner? Anything good? Currently running with F. Van Zyl. He's pretty much has 3rd place, but it looked like Rozolski was catching up a little bit there. There's Knight currently running in 20th place. There's Jardine running just ahead of Green. He's actually gaining quite a bit on Green. Both Green and Jardine both have already been in the pits. We do have the Jardine fan club in chat today. Let's see some emotes for the Jardine. Is the Jardine fan club still in the house? Let's see some emotes, maybe some racer heads, something like that. Neri's off track now. Just managed to get himself back on. He's running 23rd. I think we lost Harper. I think Harper's disconnected. And there's your leader, Locke, with Fitzpatrick just behind him. So when Locke pits, I think Fitzpatrick is going to be ready to I'm not sure if he's going to be in position to get first or not, but he just got his lap back. So Fitzpatrick was 1 lap down, and now he's back on the lead lap. Car 222 is another ARC admin. See how he's doing. There you go, L. Smith. Is this Liam Smith is in this car. Is Rex Quitter? Are you Brian? Are you Brian Hunter? I get confused because I don't. Because you're in my chat before, so I'm confused on who you are on Twitch. Liam's currently running in 13th place, and his last lap was a 135.995. His fastest was a 133.682. There's me, and right behind him you see Jardine. Jardine's currently in 17th. L. Knight 20th. D. Richards in 22nd place. His fastest lap was a 136.332. Smith just went off track. Oh, okay, yeah, I know the name. I just, with Twitch name, I wouldn't, there's no way of me knowing. You race the AC races, Nathan? Oaks is off. Wow, he's going for a ride there. Currently in 19th, he's going to lose a bunch of spots. There goes Knight. Just clicked under 21 minutes left. Your leader is Locke, who has yet to pit. Second is Smith, who also has not to pit yet. Douglas has been in the pit. He's currently running third. He's looking pretty good. And behind him is Newton running fourth, but still has to pit. And just behind both of them is DeSantis. Okay, I don't race much race room at all. I have an account, but I've never really used it very much. That's good to have different people involved in the different. I think it's good to try and get as many admin as you can when you have a league of this size. Van Zyl just had a little bit of off-roading. You see Jardine, who's everywhere on the track, just coming up behind Van Zyl. So you have Van Zyl that was nearly getting out of the way. But it looks like Van Zyl and Jardine going to have a little race for it right now. Fitzpatrick, his super long pit seemed to have really hurt him, because he doesn't seem to be really moving up that much. He's only in 15th right now. His pit was extraordinarily long. Extraordinarily long, his pit. And it's really hurt him. The fastest lap of the race Who do you think that belongs to? Well, I'm going to tell you. M. Foster currently has the fastest lap of the race. There he is in the 72 BMW. Ozcan into the grass. That's given Fitzpatrick a bunch of time to catch up to Ozcan. You see the gap between Ozcan and Fitzpatrick narrowing down. Just ahead of Ozcan having a very good run is Irvin. Just want to take this time to say thank you everyone for hanging out. Really appreciate every single one of you. And thank you for so many follows today. Had like 6-7 followers or something like that today. It was really great. Appreciate it. Thank you all very, very much. And also thank you also for all those subs from the Jardine cheering session. Shingley with like, I don't know, 3 or 4 subs. So nice of them. Really appreciate it. Also, we had a raid from Lucky Luke. Thank you, Lucky Luke. Yeah, it's been some pretty good racing today. Been pretty clean on a very, very difficult track. Trying to go through and find an actual race for position for you. That's what I normally do. I try and sort through the track and find an actual race for position when I can. And really, there's nothing. Everyone's so spread out right now. Here we have a race. No, that isn't for position. Tedder running an 8th. There we go. There's Tedder and Standard. That's probably the closest battle for position right there that I've seen. That's a pretty big gap right there. And you have Smee in 6th. Brewer in 5th. Another strong performance by Brewer. Foster in 4th. Newton in 3rd. Newton with a very, very strong run today. And Locke has yet to pit, so Jurgelis is the guy that's looking really good. Jurgelis is in a fine position right now because he is yet to pit, and he's in 1st place. I'm going to take a quick break, give my voice a little break. Anyone wants to see a specific driver, just let me know and I'll switch to that driver. Enjoying some nice Kool-Aid. Locke has entered the pits and will be relinquishing the 1st place position. The fights at the end are also good to watch. Yes, I agree. Here you have 3 cars jumbled up as Locke came out of the pits in first place, and he had Jurgelis and Newton all over him.
Kind of wish the numbers were a
and you
little
see,
brighter on the windshield.
back behind him, it was Jurgelis that went off. Jurgelis went off. Shows how slick it is. "12 minutes and 50 seconds left in this race." Wow, it just went by really fast, didn't it? Your leaders are Locke, Newton, who is yet to pit. I'm surprised on how hard Newton is driving Locke. He's going for the position. And he actually might have been a little overly aggressive there because he just lost a lot of time, which is valuable time, because now if he pits, he's going to be at an disadvantage, because he has a 1 second. I'm surprised he still has yet to pit. Newton staying out again. See, now Foster just did a 133, so he's going to lose his position to Foster very soon. Newton's trying to stay out as long as possible, but I'm not so 100% sold on that strategy myself, because if he's doing 135s, he's actually costing himself time. So if he pitted now, he could probably be doing, let me see, 133s, 134s. So he's actually, each lap that he stays out, he's costing himself more and more time. It's gonna be interesting. You're gonna have a new winner today, it looks like, guys. The 6th race of the season. It looks like we're gonna have a brand new guy possibly win this race. Foster is almost caught back up. Jurgelis has fallen back. Jurgelis earlier looked like he had this thing in the bag, and now he's fallen back almost 3 seconds. As you see, Newton finally goes into pits. There's Jurgelis. There's Foster. And Locke in the purple car just ahead of Foster. We're going to do a quick rundown. We're down to 24 drivers. There's Smith in 24th. DeSantis has picked up 1 position. He might pick up more. I don't know. Neary is in 22nd. Rossi 21st. Richards 20th. Knight 19th. Green 18th. Jardine 17th. Ozcan 16th. Van Zyl 15th. Irvin 14th. 13th Fitzpatrick. Smith 12th. Cusworth 11th, has a very nice run. Rozalski 10th. Newton 9th. So Newton has come back out of the pits and now is in 9th position. So that cost him a lot staying out too long, I think. 8th is Holden. Just ahead of Holden, you see Tedder. Nine minutes left in this race. Thank you all so very much. I know the admin of ARC, thank you for watching this broadcast. Very appreciative. And also myself, thank you so very much for taking time out of your Sunday to hang out and watch and enjoy this race with me. Locke is doing a nice job of holding on to first. But you see, Jurgelis now is caught up to Foster. That's amazing. A great job by Jurgelis. How bad does he want it? We might be down to another very exciting finish here at Donington, the 6th race in the season of our Sunday Championship. You see Jurgelis all over Foster, and that's nothing but good for Locke. Because if these guys start battling and losing time, that's all to Locke's advantage. A couple weeks in a row now, we've seen the guy that was the strongest after the pits fall all the way back. In this case, it was Fitzpatrick, who had a very long pit stop. He's moved his way back up to 13th, but that's not anywhere near where he wanted to finish. Currently, you see Tedder running in 8th place. His last lap was 1:37. Holden in 7th, Standard in 6th. Smee, we're looking for a good top 5. Fuller in 4th. Jurgelis falls back from Foster once again. He was up over Foster, now he's fallen back. There's Locke. There's all 3 of those cars in the picture right now. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in this race. It's about to get exciting. This is where I can come up with some pretty good highlights for YouTube. Oh, wow. It looked like Foster was going to go for it right there. Let's ride with Foster. Let's ride with Foster. From the in-car cam. Foster's ready to make his move. There's a perfect example of not having a position right there. He 100% did not have the position at that point. So it's good that they didn't have contact. And I'll tell you where the position starts in a corner. See right where this curve starts? The first one on the inside? There's an invisible line that goes across there. If you do not have your front bumper up to the other car's windshield by the time you get to that corner, you're not making a legal pass. It's that simple. A lot of people don't understand that, and they should study the rules. But if you're viewing this, that's one thing you should always look for when you're trying to pass someone.
The pit window is closing now.
Under 5 minutes left in the race, and you see Foster in pursuit of Locke. Try and be very careful not to hit him. You see Locke taking those big wide seat. Oh, Foster's got him. I think Foster might have him now. As you see, wow, Locke's got better straightaway speed. He defends a little bit. He's got the inside. Nice defense by Locke, I think. But it might be inevitable, as the BMW definitely has more grip on this track. Foster definitely has. Yep, he's got it. He's got it, and I think you'll see Foster now just pull away. That's my bet. That BMW has a lot more grip. As you see, Locke had to take these giant, wide, looping turns where Foster did not have to do so. But Jurgelis is not out of it yet, and Jurgelis now is ready to pounce on Locke, and there he is. We have a 3-car race here with 3.5 minutes left. We had a lot of viewers earlier. We're down to 11 now, but shame they're not here to watch this last little bit. This is the most exciting part of the race, and we have a 3-car race with less than 3 minutes left. There he goes. He's got the pass, but he took it too hard, and Locke goes underneath him. Luckily, that could have been disastrous right there. Hopefully, there's no contact because you gotta be careful with taking turns too hot. You may think you have the position and then don't because you have too much momentum. See, Locke 100% gets to the corners before the other driver. He takes a big looping turn. He has to in the McLaren, I think, as it doesn't have as sharp a turning power as the BMW. Meanwhile, while these two cars battle it out, Foster has increased his gap to 2 seconds, and he's starting to run away with it. And what a bummer. DT for Brewer with 2 minutes left. DT for Brewer. So that might move some of the other drivers up. There's your Jardine. Behind him is Ozcan. And then Knight. G. Smith. Liam Smith running in 13th. Irvin in 14th. Well, let's get back to that lead right there. As you see in the front, Foster, followed by Locke and Jurgelis. Welcome, new viewers. I see some new people just tuned in. Welcome. You're at the very end of this race. Literally only 1 minute left in this race. Hello, Dreamin'. How are you today? Hope you're having a good day. We're in the last minute of this race. There you see, battle for second place. The first place driver is 2 seconds out in front. That does not mean something could not happen to him. I mean, this is a very slick, rainy track. And Jurgelis is taking the battle to Locke with, this is the last lap. Very last lap, so he has to take advantage of it now or never. Or will he just be happy with the podium? I have to say that Locke has done a tremendous job with the McLaren on this track. I don't think an easy car to drive in the wet. Jurgelis trying to make the outside pass. Locke does a nice job of getting through there. Here we go. Jurgelis going for the pass. Things slows down a little bit. And now you have some of the slower traffic catching up as well. As the last lap, Locke actually had the faster lap of Jurgelis and himself by almost a second.
The leader has finished the race.
Leaders, there it goes. Locke hangs on for second place, followed by Jurgelis. Brewer got a 30-second penalty, so he will not get fourth place. Smee and I would say fourth. Brewer in fifth. Standard crossing now. He might even be fifth. Newton in seventh. Tedder in eighth. We got a wreck between Cusworth and Holden here, right at the end. Both two cars going for position. So you see Cusworth 9th, Holden 10th, Rozalski, Fitzpatrick 12th, Smith 13th, Irvin 14th, Van Zyl 16th is Jardine, Ozcan 17th, Green 18th, Knight 19th, Richards 20th, Rossi, Neary, DeSantis, and Smith. Let's take a quick look at that last incident between the 88 and the 720. And the 720 basically got hit from behind. 720 was... Oh, and those two guys were running for position. Those are your two leaders. Let's take a look at that again. This could be a big thing in the points. That's your two guys tied for first. Contact there. Rozalski gets spinned out and then by Cusworth and then goes for the position in the points. So I can see that being a protestable... that could be a protestable thing right there. We're gonna see if we can get interviews from Foster, Jurgelis, and Locke. So just hang on here. We'll be right back. We're gonna go into Discord. All right, we're gonna go talk to the leader here in just a second. There's your leader's car. We're gonna get into Discord right now and see if we can interview these drivers. Just give me a moment. They've moved around, and I don't know where. I can't find where the drivers are to talk to in the Discord anymore. Oh, I see chit chat, race chat. And I only see Smee. I'm gonna go into chit chat. I only see Smee. I don't see any of the participants. So I don't know if we're gonna actually have a interview or not. I'm just gonna wait a second or two. I like the race in the comments. I will talk about this channel. Oh, thank you so much, Torres. I really appreciate that. So this was your winner, Foster. See, Brewer had a DF at the end. He was fourth, but that's going to probably reflect at the end of the race. Foster was first, Locke second. And let's take another look at that incident between Cusworth and Rozalski at the end of the race. So Cusworth in 10th. And this, keep in mind, these guys in their division, they're tied for first. So these points matter. So you see, the McLaren is struggling there. Let's go with a different view. Cusworth looks like he's by. They're neck and neck. Wow. These guys are matched so closely. And there it is. He slides into him and turns them, and then doesn't wait. So that's kind of a bummer for... Oh, wait, now he's waiting. Is he waiting? No, he already had crossed the line. That's a rough way to end the race for both those guys, as they both had a pretty good race. So, in fact, because of that, Rozalski actually lost... He lost 2 places, not just 1. There you see, he goes wide and then gets hit in the rear. Gets turned, and then he loses 1-2 spots. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much. I don't think anybody's came in the chat. Yeah. I guess nobody wants to be interviewed today, so how's it going, Fiendish? We're gonna look for someone to raid, and I want to take the time to thank everyone, especially Jardine Nation. Oh my God, great support from them. They had like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 chatters, chatting it up. And also, thanks so much. I had like 5, 6 follows today. Really great. And also, thank you so much, Shingley, for the subs. Really appreciate it. Very much. A lot of time and effort goes into this. So I really appreciate when people sub or give bits. Much appreciated. Because we're almost 2 hours and 40 minutes into the stream, and we're going to host somebody else. So hang out for a minute. If you're interested in Automobilista at all, we're going to host